Hey guys, I'm back today with another video, but before I get started on all of the details, guys, please make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Also turn those notifications in because you do not want to miss out on any of my videos. I am back with a braided unit. It has been a minute since I did a braided unit on my channel, and the company that sent this over is NeatAndSleek. Hope you guys can see that well. This is the packaging that the unit will come in. Inside of this bag, and this is for extra storage keeping, the unit will come in a plastic bag. I can't even get this open. The unit will come inside of a plastic bag, and then they also did include some little accessories like rope and also some little charms. The bag right here, now the unit is on a mannequin, which I will show you guys, and then there's something else in here. An elastic band if you want to put this on the wig. And then they have a little note on the inside for tips. It says, because the hair is bent by transportation, it is better to use hot water to perm the hair before use. This is why my unit is on the mannequin head, and I didn't show it straight out of the package because some parts of it were a little bit bent, but now it looks fine. This is the unit right here. She is looking really good on the mannequin so far. Of course, I will insert some more details on the side on the mannequin. I'm going to show you guys the back of it, the full lace part, and then just a little bit more up close details. Now this unit is called the Renee unit. This is their full lace wig. I have it in a small cap size. The color that I will be showing you guys, well, the color I'm showing you guys is a 1B. It says the hair length is waist length, and then the baby hair on this is sparse. So right here, of course, they braided across, and it is up to you to kind of freestyle your baby hairs, but of course you can pick the no baby hair option if you're just not a fan of that. And also on the website you do get to pick different color options, such as, well, no, you only have two color options, natural and also off black. And then the cap sizes, I see you can do small, medium, and then a custom cap size if you have a little bit of a larger head. And then the length of the unit, you can pick the armpit length, which is 16 to 18, bra length 20 to 22, or waist length, which is 24 to 26 inches. Now this unit is made with 100% synthetic fiber. It does come with a pre-plucked hairline, and it also does come with bleach. On this full lace, you do get your 6 inches of parting space. You do get 2 combs on the side, a comb in the back, and your adjustable strap. And you also get a little lace back here you can cut. The unit is very nice so far straight out of the package. That is the braiding up close. And one thing I did notice is that the braids are just a slightly bigger in the back area, and then they're a little bit smaller and closer in the front. I was a little bit worried about that, but I hope when I style it, it is going to look really well. But the braids are very neat. I don't see any issues as far as the braiding technique goes. And then that is the end of the hair. What I'm gonna do is go ahead and slip this on, and then I will come back to show you guys the hairline and see how natural it looks before I decide to cut the baby hairs and the rest of the lace off. Okay guys, so this is the unit just plopped on my head. So far it is fitting me really well, but of course I will probably go in with a little bit adhesive just to make it, you know, lay down a little bit better. Parting space so far, and I just have a brown stocking cap underneath. And as you guys can see, the braids are very neat. There's not a braid out of place. My only concern was that they are a little bit close in the front. Now, as far as the length goes and the weight of this unit, I can get this together. It does not feel heavy at all. I will say that if you're going to go for a braided unit, then go for a full lace wig, because it's not going to feel as heavy. Yes, you are going to feel some weight on your head, just like with any box braids, especially if you get them done at a shop, but it's not going to feel super heavy if you opt for the full lace version. I'm gonna go ahead and customize this to my liking. I'm going to take this out and then probably cut the hairs just a little bit shorter, and then cut the lace off, and then you guys stay tuned for the final look. Pin back the braids, and now I am just going to work on taking this little braid out in the front to start customizing the baby hairs. Now, of course, you can choose on the website to not get that option. This is the sparse option, but I feel like you are still going to have to just try to customize them just a little bit when it is time to cut them down shorter, because I still want it less. Now I'm just going to work on cutting off the lace on this unit. And yes, I am speeding up some of this video just so that it won't be super long, but I'm cutting as close to the hairline as possible. This wig is pre-plucked, so I don't think you're going to have a problem with laying it down and making it look natural. I could not find my tweezers, guys, so I am going to be using my hands, and I'm just going to pull out some of those hairs in the front to just kind of thin them out so they won't look so thick. Now with this unit, I've seen plenty of reviews. You do not have to use baby hairs when it comes to their wigs. I think the hairline looks natural already, but I am going to use baby hairs because it's a personal preference. And when I did wear box braids, I like to kind of swoop over a little bit of hairs just to be extra. But I want to do the same thing with this unit, but I want them to be as thin as possible. So now I'm just going to take my Got To Be Glam Force spray, and I'm just going to spray that throughout the front of the lace, and then I'm just going to rub everything in, and then I will be taking a blow dryer just to speed up the drying process. Glam Force spray does dry down very quickly, which is why I like to use this method. Even with the Got To Be free spray, the regular spray, I think they both work very well. Of course, I like to take my units off at night, but if you want a longer hold and you want to enjoy it for a little bit longer, you can always go in with some type of glue. Drying in sections, and I did work on the sides by the ear tabs. I worked on those last, and I did that just because it does take a little bit longer for those to stick. You can also wear this unit glueless. They do include the elastic band, so you can always sew that on if you don't want to have to do that. But I wanted to go ahead and make this one look like it was melted into my skin, so I opted for the spray. Now I'm just going to work on cutting down those hairs, and I'm going in with the She Is Bomb Edge Control. I think that's what it's called. But I tried to use some mousse, guys, and it did not work well. And I also did not want to take any type of the Got To Be gel, and I did not want to use any more free spray on my hairline because I did not want it to look dried out and super flaky. So I opted to use the edge control, and honestly it worked out very well. Now when you do use baby hairs on these wigs, please take your time, because as you guys can see, even when I was swooping over, I still did have to go in and cut them down really short so that they look natural. I haven't even added my powder yet, and you can see how good it looks already. So now I am just going to add my Maybelline Fit Me powder in the color 355, and I'm just going to go around the hairline, and I will also be putting some of the powder into the parting space area. Now once I get deeper on the side and closer to the back, you will notice that it is going to look a little white, and it's going to look a little gray in some areas, but that's because that is where the full lace starts. Now you can wear a darker cap, and you might can tint it. I seen someone on Facebook tint the full lace wigs. I have not tried it yet, but maybe I can try it one day, because in the back it definitely looked like scalp. So even with me adding a little bit powder on the side, it still comes off a little bit gray. So far so good. This is coming together. That is what it looks like, all pushed back. Now I'm going to go ahead and add just a little bit of accessories onto the braids. Now I personally don't like a lot of charms in my hair, so you're not going to see me do all the ropes and everything else. I just prefer not to do that. I'm just going to add a little bit. Now they sent these when these are gold, but of course you could pick up so many accessories to put into your hair at your local beauty supply store. You just have to make sure you clip them in tight, because some of them were just sliding off. But I'm just going to place them mostly in the front and not really focus on too much of putting them in the back of the head. Going to play around with a couple of styling options, and these are going to be very simple and quick options. I'm not going to put this up into a super high ponytail. I'm still working on getting those high ponytails together, but yeah, these are going to be the styles that I would normally wear when I would wear box braid wigs. Now, it's been about 7 years since I've worn like box braid wigs as far as going to get them done in the salon, and these braided companies are definitely stepping them up and making them look more and more natural. And like I said, I like the full lace option because it's not heavy on my head at all. So that is like kind of like a low half up, half down look. Of course, that is what the unit looks like if you wanted to do it as a side part. Now, on this unit, I also did notice that the ends of the hair did come off a bit shiny. Now, this is a 1B color once again, and they do offer this in a natural color. They also have some bomb ombre colors on their units. In fact, guys, make sure you check out Kie Rashons' box braid video, because she had an ombre unit and she definitely slayed it. So I'll make sure to leave a link down below to her wig review. Now guys, if you are looking for a natural box braid wig, then I do recommend this company. Also, the prices aren't bad at all. I know some people think, oh man, this is going to cost a lot of money, but you know how much wear you're going to get out of these wigs and how long they're going to last if you take care of them correctly, and you don't got to sit in a chair and be worried about pulling out your edges. So guys, if you are interested in this unit, I'm going to make sure to leave all of the links down below. Also, all the products that I use down below in the description area. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn this notification on, share, and like this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.